This your favorite OG Pop. How y'all doing today? So, I've taken a little break, a little hiatus. Had a lot going on this week. However, shit ain't stopped popping. If you came through here, bless this house. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to show some love. Rate this video. You know what I'm saying? So when I've been gone, you've had Cameron Ocho Cinco beef. You've had Cameron versus Jim Jones beef. 50 Cent versus Jim Jones beef. 50 ain't stopped trolling Joe Buttons. Jim Jones was talking about Styles P wasn't on his level on the catalog side. Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, responds to this kid in traffic about the Gervonta Davis fight and says Ricky Rosay, when approached, said, "That ain't my name, man. That sound gay." Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross responds, "It's ugly this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I took a little time off this week, and I really didn't take time off. I switched security companies I work for. Everybody who knows Pop, been knowing me for a minute, knows I've been in the protection industry and game now for a minute. Those still interested in protection, whether it's retail, whether it's housing, any of that nature, celebrities coming into town, holla at your boy. You hear me? But yeah, I was taking a course, switching companies. Salute to everybody with the patience. Salute to everybody who's been on me to make some more of these beef hip hop videos. And we not talking about the bang bang beef. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about the little shit talking and whatnot that goes on in the industry. By certain entertainers and rappers and figures that are public enough to be known. Well, we know about it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, I am with another company. Anybody still interested? My old employees that worked for me for the previous company. Any of the clients that I've had that I've, gave good professional security for that's interested in some more of my services, feel free to reach out. I'm doing weekly interviews again. Make sure to have a perk card when you apply for security. Have all your stuff up to date, man. Let's get right to it. Right to it is Cameron and Ocho Cinco. Everybody knows that Cameron jumped in the game with his sports commentating action and has done a remarkable job. Needless to say, Cameron has always been a competitor. When it's come to Jay-Z, the likes of 50 Cents, to now in recent, the messy Dipset situation with Jim Jones. Ocho Cinco, I guess, has some words for Cameron, and Cameron got on. Part two again, he got down on him again and apologized, but still got out on him and let him know, hey, look, you're wild. You hear me? Pause. But Cameron also responded back to Jim Jones' call out about the fly to me and let's get in the ring for $10 million. Cameras on a motherfucking roll. I hope that comes to an end because we do want to see back Dipset. But sometimes you move on, man, to bigger and better things. Sometimes that energy ain't there no more. You see how Cameron got out, man, talking about Tank shouldn't have, you know, allegedly had bad energy, and that's why he lost the fight. Had bad energy with him. And we all know who was with him, even though he didn't say their names. Who brought out Tank Davis? Jewels, Jim Jones. You get the picture. We gonna move on from that, man. Um, 50 Cent though, and Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Was recently brought up on the Breakfast Club on Jimmy's interview, and Jimmy said that pretty much 50 was a sucker and he had him and he didn't want to do nothing with him on the verses when asked about verses. And he said also to DJ Envy that Styles P, no, you have a big enough catalog. 50 Cent response was, you only got one song, which is Bowling. And still continues to troll Jimmy. I don't know, man. I just think they are a little bit too older to be in that bullshit. 50 on the other note, he been doing this shit since day one. You know what I'm saying? 50 is that troll. You hear me? The troll god. So, but Styles P, though, on another note, with a versus Jim Jones, that's a versus. And I got my money on Styles P, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Y'all think Jim Jones versus Styles P ain't a good versus? Or Styles P can't hold his weight against Jim Jones? Jomo, you're wrong, baby. Watch your mouth when you talk about Styles P. Yeah? So, let's take it back. You hear me? Let's move on. Let's hit the switches. They ran up on one of Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross artists. And he just so happened to be with Rick Ross. And I guess he was interacting with another artist. And he was like, they go my manager right here. And he was like, you Rick Ross, like Rick Rosay? He's like, no, that's gay. And I guess Rick Ross's response was that Freeway Ricky Ross was a government informant. What y'all think about that? That's wild coming from, Rick Ross's mouth, the rapper, calling Freeway Ricky Ross a federal informant. Man, that's kind of hypocritical, ain't it? Now, I'm not calling Rick Ross, either of them, a federal informant. What we do know, Freeway Ricky Ross's story. We all know his story. They even took half of the Snowfall series. I thought that was the Rick Ross story. Tell you the truth. And from what I understand, a lot of his idea sharing went into that movie and his stories and stuff. But anyways, for Rick Ross, the rapper, to call him an informant, he pretty much saying that you took the name of an informant. You know what I'm saying? So you knew Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, you're saying, which is, you call him an informant, but you wanted that name so bad, huh? I don't know what to tell you. You hear me? And also to even add to that, while you calling him an informant, you sure standing right next to real hard and beside the suspect, A1, number one right now in the game of being considered not only the biggest rat of them all, well, he was lining dudes up, but also a third party cooperative that make him government informant. If it's not alleged and it's really true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like a lot of documentaries and movies gonna drop real soon. I want to thank everybody, man, who been coming through here for these educational and entertainment purposes, because that's the only reason I do it. I do it really for y'all, because I stopped podcasting and I started coming back doing the little daily vlogs, and they took off. You know what I'm saying? They're all over the place. They're on every social media platform possible. Not even to mention iHeartRadio as well. I appreciate every single one of y'all that's telling me to go crazy and keep doing my thug this, or you hear me? Because I do it for y'all. Also, this week I've been nominated for an award for the 312 awards this year, musical awards. And I appreciate you guys for that. The category was Best Latino Artist of the Year. And again, everybody who took 2 seconds to go vote for your boy, I love y'all for that. You hear me? We do this for y'all. Do this for y'all. I promise I do. It's a few good movies for y'all to look out for, man. Number one is Cap and Gown, directed by Bo G. You hear me? With myself in the movie. You hear me? I think I made one of my first debuts in that movie, along with Cohard, A Crucial Conflict. Also, Candy Store, directed by Bo G and Will Gates. One of the number one horror flicks right now on Tubi. Make sure to go check that out. Cap and Gown and Candy Store. Bo G, Will Gates doing a thug dizzer salute. Also, Primary Position. Hypno Carlito, Twister, Omar Gooden. It's a lot of great people. And as a matter of fact, I'm in primary position as well. So go check that out. Also, Tubi, exclusive. Tyrant 1 out right now on Tubi. Bo Deal and his crew. You hear me? These are all Chicago directors as well. I think Tyrant 2 will be available real soon. Shibble OG Pop, man. Disclaimer is in the link below. Holla at your boy.